Hello you guys, how are you guys doing? I hope you're doing amazing. I am doing great. I thank God. And thank you so much for tuning into this video today. I really do appreciate. Thank you so much for all your love and support. And if it's your first time to be here, consider subscribing down below. It is a very good family. We are the dream team family. Video that most of you have been requesting for. I have received it on my emails. I have received it on my comment section. People sending me DMs about the same. As you can read from the title, is about types of accommodations or places you can live and the amount of rent to be expected here in Qatar. So stay tuned in. Watch this video until the end. It will be having a lot of information that you people really need to know, and also give you some tips on what to check, on how to do it, how to go about it. So yeah, watch the video until the end. Now I will start off the video by saying that there are very many types of accommodations or many types of places that you can live here in Qatar. We have two types of stays. So number one is a permanent place that you want to live, and number two is a place that you just want to live for some time and then go. For example, like a short staycation or a long-term place of living. Short period of time involves things like, you just came, you've just visited Qatar, you just landed to Qatar, only maybe stopping over for 1 or 2 days. You need a place to stay. You're just here for like a month for business, for touring and all that. When it comes to that, you have places that you can live, and some of these places are like in hotels. We have hotels. About hotels, I'll not give you many details about hotels. You can just go online on booking.com hotels. You get all the kind of hotels that are here in Doha, luxurious, medium class, high class hotels, class for any other person like me. So you can go online and then check what kind of a hotel you want. They also have their prices tagged there. You can also book online. You can call them to inquire. So that one, I'm not going to give you any assurance or any information. That is exactly what you're supposed to do. Go online, book online. We also have things like Airbnbs. They are like most of the cases you'll find that it's a house or a place set aside where you'll be living with the host being the owner of the house, or the owner of the house might be living in a different house but still around that place. So you'll find a fully furnished house. In major cases, it has kitchen supplies, it has basic supplies like lotion, soap and all that. We have such also here in Qatar. You can get them online at airbnb.com. It's also an online website that is all over internationally, that you can go there and search for a place that you want. They have different sizes. They have a place that you can live alone. They have a place that you can live with your family, with your friend. No, whatever size you want, it is available there. So that is done for the short period of time that people want to live. And now let's go to the most important one that people have been asking for and people are more interested in: long-term accommodations. So we have different types of accommodations when it comes to renting. So when you talk about long-term, it means you want to rent a house. So when you want to rent a house, there's a video that I uploaded here and mentioned the things that you should observe before renting a house. Please go check that video, watch that video. It will really help you. It will show you, it will give you things that you have to consider before getting a house for rent. And now, speaking about today's video, I'll give you guys the categories of of houses you can rent depending with their sizes and also their rents approximate. I'll just be approximating the rents charges. It's not like it is not exactly that, but it ranges around that amount. So there are several categories, and that's why I have a book, all of it written here. I don't want to miss any information. As I said, watch this video until the end. It is really, really informative. When it comes to categories, there are places that are shared and a place that you want to live alone. So we start by sharing. Sharing, you'll get places like the lowest you can get is a bed space. A bed space is where you go and live with other people. It's like a room, and when you go inside, there are like 4 to 5 beds or even more than that, depending with the size of the room, that you are sharing with other people. You are sharing the bathroom and you're sharing probably the kitchen and the sitting area. That's a bed space. In most cases here in Qatar, you'll find find that bed spaces are fully furnished, and in some of the cases you'll find that the only thing you need to buy if you want is a mattress. So that is one thing. You share everything with the people you're living with. A bed space, you'll find that one bed is at the corner, one bed is at that corner, another one is at that corner, another one is, there are like 4, 5, even 6 beds in that room, even 10. It will depend on the size of the room. And now for bed spaces, they range from 500 to 1,000, and depending with the size of the house, depending on the location. Some places are too expensive to live, some places are affordable, so it ranges from 500. So with 500 you can surely get a bed space. The other one is a shared accommodation, like a villa. It's close to having like a bed space, but this one is a bit different. You'll find that it's a room, one room that it's shared by people, but it is partitioned. You'll find this room has boards, boards. For a bed space, it's an open thing. There's no partitions. So for partitioning, for a shared accommodation, you'll find that, or a shared room, you'll find that they have partitioned the room with cardboards, like this half and this half, or depending on the size of the room. Again, you'll find that they have partitioned it's taking like 4 people or 5 people or even more or less. So that is another room. That one goes from around 700, or even sometimes you even get 500. And the reason they are cheap, the bed space and this partitioned room is cheap, is because you are sharing the rent. The total rent you are sharing amongst yourself. That's why you find it is affordable and it is cheap. It's a good thing to start with if you just came here, or if you're not sure where to settle in. You can start with that, and then later when you know how the place goes, how everything goes on here, you can get the accommodation of your choice. The other category is a studio house. A studio house, in most cases, like from where I come from, we call them bed sitters. So you will find that it's a room with everything. Like it has a toilet inside, toilet and bathroom connected together, and also it has like a bed space there. You can put your bed, you can put your wardrobe. It's a room with a bed. Basically, it's a room with a bed, and somewhere you can place your cooker, and the bathroom is inside there, and the toilet. Some of the cases you'll find that it's a studio house, but the bathroom could be shared outside, but it's very rare for that. If it's a studio room, it means that everything is inside. Mostly they are different sizes depending on. Some families are even taking the studio room, because if you have only one kid, if you're a couple and you don't have a kid, you can also live in a studio room. And if you just want to watch your budget and something affordable, you can start from there. Studio houses range from 1,000 to even 2,000, 2,500, depending with the class, also depending with the location, depending with the size and all that. So the other category that we have is of 1-bedroom houses, 2-bedroom houses, 3-bedroom houses, 4-bedroom, and it goes on and on depending on what you want. So when it comes to this, also it will depend if you want it fully furnished, semi-furnished. It means like it's not everything that is furnished, or you want it completely empty and you'll furnish it yourself. So also this one interferes with the pricing of the house, because if it is fully furnished, of course you'll be added some charges. If it is not furnished and you're putting in your furniture and your things, it will be cheaper. Another thing, when you go to search for these things, here they call them like 1 BHK, 2 BHK, 3 BHK. It means 1 bedroom with a sitting room and a kitchen. 2 BHK means 2 bedroom with a sitting room and a kitchen. So 1 bedroom, 1 BHK, you'll find it starts from around 1,500, depending with the location again, and depending with the size, depending is it furnished or not furnished. 2 BHKs ranges from 2,000, 2,500 and goes on. The 3-bedroom house starts from 3,000, 3,500, 3,800, 4,000, depending with the things that I have said. We also have the other category of a villa. A villa, you might be having a shared common compound, or you want your own villa for yourself. Most of the cases, a villa, you have a compound you might be sharing, or maybe using it by yourself. So even the prices matters. If you're sharing, of course the price will be lower. If you are taking your own compound, of course the prices will be a little bit higher. Also, the villa might come furnished, and fully furnished, semi-furnished, or you can choose to furnish yourself. So a villa starts from 5,000 going up, putting in the things that I have told you need to check or you need to consider, or it depends. So that is another category of the house. Mostly this one is used by families, somebody who has kids. You need a bigger space, you can use this one from 5,000 going up. Now those are the categories that you have. And another thing that I would want to remind you guys is that the prices that I set there, that I approximated, they are not fixed. They can be different, they can be higher, they can be lower. I'm just giving you what you should be ready with, what you should prepare before going to get that specific house. So you guys are the ones to decide if you want this house, if you want a 1 BHK, if you want a studio house. You just go do your own research, check how much it is. But also there are other tips that I'll give you guys when it comes to this. As I said, I mentioned them to the previous video, but it's good if I just roughly mention them here. You check the location, that one matters a lot. If you're watching your budget, just know how much you are willing to pay for the house. Know how much you're planning to budget for the house. So check the location, ask for the prices before you even go in. Make sure that it does not change. There are no extra charges monthly. Go on and ask all those questions. Another thing is the condition of the house. Is the house furnished? Is it not furnished? Are you the one putting your own things? Is it fully, semi-furnished means it has some things but not all the things. Ask all those questions. Another thing is the facilities provided or the amenities provided in the house. Some house, depending with the sizes, they have swimming pool, they have Wi-Fi, they have gyms. Ask all those questions before moving into that house. You can also use, I will also be giving you guys another bonus of links that you can go and check the houses. There we have Property Finder, we have qatarliving.com, we have all of them. There are like 4 links that I'll give you, genuine links. You go on my description box, you go just click there down, there's a description box. I have linked all of them there. You can choose to go one by one, you can just choose to use one. Check all of them. They have the houses, all of them put there. They have attached the prices, the amount of rent, so you have an option to choose that one or not to choose that one. If you see the one that you like, just go ahead, check the contacts, call the people, ask them more questions, go and see. And another thing that you should never do, don't you ever pay a house or even guarantee yourself to be living in that place and you have not gone physically to see it. Make sure that you physically get to the place, check if it's up to your standards, and then you can go ahead. The other last tip that might help you is the places that you can look for the houses. We have places like Al Sadd, Mansoura, West Bay, Lusail City, Wakra, Najma, Garafa, all these places you can get houses. But then remember, these places depends on your budget, because some of them are expensive places. Like when you go to West Bay, it's a bit expensive. When you go to Lusail City, it's also a bit expensive. Some places that most of us could fit in is a place like Al Sadd. We can also check Wakra, Najma. They are very, very affordable places. So I hope this video helps. I didn't want it to be too long, but I hope I gave all the information that you guys were looking for. A lot of you have asked me this, and sorry I brought it too late, but we are finally there. I hope it helps. And if you have another question, comment section, ask the question, I will answer you. And also, if you have watched to this far and the video has given you information, please don't forget to give me a like. Also share to the people who might be needing it. And also don't forget to subscribe. Show me some love and always supporting me. Until the next one, bye bye.